We have now interrupted your regularly scheduled programming to bring you.
All right, how's it going, everybody out there? We are the Warheads. I am Roscoe, and this is my partner,
Apocalypto Joe.
Yes, indeedy. And today we have something that we want to kind of have a commentary on or discuss, if you will, about a video that we've come across that's just been introduced to the world. A video that is I guess you want to call it a remake of an old video from the Cash Money guys, Juvenile and Manny Fresh, introducing or featuring rather Mia X of all people, which I will talk about later. But yeah, they've seemed to come together to put together a new or a remake, a redo of the old song Back That Thing Up or Back That Ass Up, whichever you want to call it. But they've redone the song, which is now called Vax That Ass Up, which is a very interesting title. So before I go into anything that I have to say about that whole thing, I just want to ask my partner Apocalypse what he thinks about that.
What do I think? This is what I think. I want to know what level of selloutery is, let's say selloutery a word?
Let's do it.
How do you sell out on yourself? I guess it makes sense. You know, these brothers were around in the late 90s, early 2000s with the Cash Money millionaires, you name it. But such a juvenile song, Vax That Thing Up. No, I'm gonna go with the unedited Vax That Ass Up version of the song. And we got the brother Manny Fresh, who's been looking like Auntie Manny as of lately. I don't know what to think about this song. I'm gonna tell you something. It's propaganda, you know, just to put that out there, because they're basically saying, I'm not gonna date you unless you get the jab. Man, I'm not sick. Last I checked, you only get vaccinated when you're sick. This is some nonsense. And that's why I'm asking, what level of selloutery, like who paid them? I want to see, I know it was a white man. This is what
probably Gates or somebody, we don't know, you know, allegedly. You know,
somebody from the Caucasus Mountains put some money in their pocket to pander to the melanin rich, or as you guys call it, the black community. And this is some nonsense. I'm incensed, man. What you got, Roscoe?
No, it's total nonsense, man. I mean, like you said, we're not sick. So what are we taking shots for? You know, I just don't understand this whole thing, why they would do this through hip hop, but they always try to pander their nonsense to us through hip hop, you know, any kind of thing that they're trying to market. So yeah, this is more the same of that kind of stuff. But I'm just mad, dude, that you know, Mia X and it's Cash Money and No Limit. You know what I mean? Like for ever in the day, you know, these two were at odds, you know, and now we got, you know, the enemies have finally linked up, which in reality, that's a good thing. But I ain't talking about that. You know what I mean? I'm talking about this bullshit happening, you know. Not only are we trying to promote some BS, but then we get this BS combination of people together, man. Like, Mia, what are you doing? Why are you with them? Hey, you looking good too, by the way, Mia X. But shit, you should be doing this song.
Man, when the hunger starts to grow, the sellout starts to show. That's all I got to say on this. Because my thing is this. They're basically saying we're gonna pretty soon, like the reason I say this is propaganda, pretty soon you're gonna try to introduce yourself to a pretty young lady, a handsome young man, and you gotta come with this song and dance after thousands of years of human interaction. Now we're at a point where you're like, you got your vax?
No, at some point they're gonna have some way to inject it right in the coochie or something like that.
Don't say that, man.
Like oh, you ain't Vax girl? You ain't Vax girl? Oh, I got you. Let me give you this little poke right quick. Boom. We good. Let's do it. We ready. We ready.
No, this is like a new profound way to infringe on human interaction. Yet another barrier. You can have your soulmate and they might not be vaccinated and you are vaccinated, but because they're not and you are, y'all can't come together? Come on now. This is ridiculous. And I mean it in every sense of the word. What you got, Roscoe?
No, I'm just saying, if we're to listen to Juvie and Manny and Mia, then yeah, it's exactly what you said. Our girlfriends, if we got them, they ain't vaxxed up. Don't sleep with them no more. we ain't holding hands. None of that. Is that what Manny Fresh said? We can't hold hands. None of that. I don't know what he was talking about, but yeah, don't touch the bitch. Don't do nothing unless you back.
This is crazy, man. I saw this video. I thought it was a joke, but then I was slowly like, wait a second, this ain't no joke. They really are promoting interaction between males and females or whoever, however you swing, I don't care.
Yeah.
Predicated on if you've been vaccinated. One thing I know is like people know how music moves people. They would use a song as popular as Back That Thing Up. I mean, Vax That Ass Up to try to convince people like, yeah, let me go and get vaccinated so I can get out on this dating scene. Man, people was dating all during the pandemic. And so I don't see how this vaccine, I don't know. I guess people are easily swayed or moved. Do what you feel like is best for you. I'm not telling you to get vaccinated. I'm not telling you not to get vaccinated. But this, as a propaganda piece, is nonsense, man. You got to be able to see the forest for the trees. And I see a whole lot of trees in this forest.
Yeah. I mean, in all seriousness, you are right. This is something that's being pushed by some white guy that's trying to, I'm not a proponent of taking the vaccination. I'll just go ahead and put that out there, but I'll also state that, here's the crazy thing about the world that we live in. How are we supposed to know whether or not people have taken the vaccine anyway? Because you do have the option at the end of the day to decline telling anybody whether or not you have. So there's that. But I don't know, man. It's just a weird thing to me.
Yeah, in that same vein, last I checked, HIPAA laws prevents anybody from knowing what your medical history is.
Yeah.
Is that not in effect anymore? Now we got to break other laws to sit up here and tell somebody what they would prefer to know about you. You've been taken. The funny part about this is people have been having unprotected sex for time immemorial. I remember like a couple of years back up at Coachella, all these young people descended upon Coachella, and it was this invasion of herpes. Like the medical centers were seeing all these young people who had contracted herpes over their time at the Coachella Music Festival. And so to me, that's very off-putting, for the person you're spreading it to, and you're not telling them. But now we got to come with cards, notifications, the V, verified, vaccinated. I don't know. There's something going on out here. I'm not connected enough to know. All I know is this is a propaganda piece, and it's aimed at young people and old people alike to get them to get the jab. And I don't agree with that. I believe this is a decision like they already did it with the burgers. They were giving away chicken, burgers, they're giving away lottery tickets, they're giving away all these things that I know Black people have a propensity to gravitate to. And here you have a hip hop tune by once upon a time very popular group to vax that ass up before you engage in dating. Nonsense.
Yeah, you said it, bro. Like I don't understand why we are under attack by these people whoever these people happen to be. But yeah, it's constant, and this is just another part of an agenda of some sort. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
That being the case, read between the lines. You and your family, like LeBron James' family and so many other families who are deciding what to do as a family, don't allow yourself to be influenced by the Matrix. As long as it doesn't have you, that's all that matters. Read between the lines. Anything before we get up out of here, Roscoe?
Like, comment, subscribe, share. Please. We would really appreciate that.
Yes. And to any close to middle-aged ladies, or if you're over 30, you can still back that ass up with me. No vaccination required.
I'm not taking the vax, but I'm gonna make you vax because I'm listening to Juvie. You know what I mean? I'm
vaccination required over here.
I'm poking you in your little hoochie with that thing. We gonna vax that thing up.
You stupid.
Yeah.